Welcome again to our Rurogōri class series, and now let us look at a tense aspect, that is present tense. Uru, runu, uru, brackets present. That an activity is happening at no any other time but now. How do we write it? How do we communicate it? How does the other person interpret it? Simple. For any verb, stem verb rather, it has to end with an R. A stem verb is that which has only the root verb, like kub for beat, and R. Kuba or reka. Leave it. Reka. Rek, root, kub, root, and R. That is the simplest stem verb that we find a present tense in. Kuba is imperative. Like an order, not a request. Kuba, Moromo, speak. Seka, laugh. Kora, do. And all that. Rima, cultivate, dig. And all. Imperative. And it's also static. Like it doesn't look like it's rolling. It's more of like singira. I keep standing. Singira, stand. Singira, I'm still standing. And all that. So when you tell somebody Kuba, it's like statue. That way is how it happens. Imperative. Like it puts you in a statue position. And then an R, like Kuba, ongoing. Alafu reka, living, ongoing. It is on this note that you will see the suffixes are in two. One is static, the other one is continuative, continuing. Ongoing. So if a verb ends with an R, an A, that way it's good that one notes that. With me here are prefixes. These ones are all the prefixes, and these ones are all the suffixes that represent tense in Rurogōri. In present tense, we'll have to pick which ones represent the present tense, and in other tenses, we will know which ones represent them. So in present tense, we are going to only handle the ka and the ki. The remainder ones will be used in other tenses. So our concentration should be put at ka and ki and r and r. That is basically the only present tense we'll be looking at. So that if someone say Akarima. Akarima. Or akarima. The ka here is a little bit of doubt or asking akarima. Akangoda. Is it writing? Not really in a question way, but in a state that says, is the activity happening now? Is it going on? Akarima mkono. Is he speaking? I listen to him. Akamoroma numuhurire. Akaena numuhe. Is he wanting? I give him. Akagenda numurore. Is he walking that I see him? Or is he visiting that I see him? That way. Aka. Ka. And the I'm saying here is of the third person pronoun, not the for other tense, which we'll look at later. This one here does not represent the pronoun because we have the pronoun third person. Akarima, the person digging. Akazeza, the person going, and all that. So the ka here will mainly be used in such a word in a sentence that intrigues to know if the activity is happening in the present time. You can also say akarima, 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 still digging. But the best one to input there is ki. Akirima. Ki. Ri. Or both. Akirima. Murimi akirima. The farmer is still farming. Musomi akisoma. The student is still pursuing their study.